aka Estevan the God, aka the H-Town Prince, aka the Texas Warlock, and we're about to get into this reading for the Spiritual Thug Collective, okay? The Spiritual Thugs, all my spiritual thugs, it can be all my men, masculine energy, trans boys, trans men, everybody, everything masculine is the Spiritual Thug Collective. Your sexuality has nothing to do with it. If you are a man, this reading is for you, okay? So the Spiritual Thug Collective, which just means masculine energy. So even if you're a female and you just have masculine energy, this reading is for you. So, yes, I have my candles available now at TexasWarlock.com. If you want a candle, please go out and get one at TexasWarlock.com. I have personal readings available. You can schedule your reading on the website, pay for your reading and all that on the website, TexasWarlock.com, okay? And make sure you guys follow me on all platforms. I'm on Instagram at Spiritual Thug Tarot. I am on TikTok at Spiritual Thug Tarot, I believe. I am on everything else at Estevan the God. And yeah, just yeah. All right, Spirit, when it comes to the Spiritual Thug Collective, please give me messages for the Spiritual Thug Collective. Anything I need to know, anything I need to pay attention to, anything I need to be aware of, please give me messages for the Spiritual Thug Collective, the masculine energies. The masculine energies. Give me messages for the Spiritual Thug Collective. Okay, so the first card we have is the Three of Cups. So you may be partying, having a good time with some people or at a celebration or something. Something about a celebration, having fun. I'm getting like a party, pool party, some kind of party that involves some kind of drinking. Something that involves some kind of drinking. So it could be a family reunion, could be a wedding, could be a bachelorette party, something like that. But I see you in a setting that involves some kind of drinking. Let's see what else comes out for the Spiritual Thug Collective. Ooh. Emphasis on Cancer. You may be celebrating a Cancer's birthday. We are in Cancer season right now, or you may be the Cancer that's celebrating your birthday. Let's see what else we get. Okay, so the next card we have is, ooh, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. So this partying may be because something like a breakup may happen, or something may happen that caused this for you to go out and have this celebration. You may be getting over a breakup. You may be may have just lost somebody. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles that popped out. I think Spirit wants to tell the collective that I think partying or you kind of like focusing on other stuff keeps you from focusing on the heartbreak. It could have been broken up with somebody, something somebody did to you. That's kind of what I'm getting. But to go into the King of Pentacles, I think this is about to make you stronger and make you about to, whatever that heartbreak was, about to make you focus on your money, your pentacles, your opportunities, your finances. What else we got for the Spiritual Collective? One more card and then we're going to clarify. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. So somebody rushing towards you to tell you some truth about something. If it's on a air sign, I don't know. This reading kind of a little all over the place, but I'm seeing partying. I'm seeing a breakup. I'm seeing focused on Pentacles money and somebody rushing towards you to tell you the truth about something. And I think it's the truth that either involves this heartbreak or a truth that involves something that you went through with somebody. But let's see, let's clarify. Let's clarify. Spirit, clarify the three of cups for the collective, the spiritual thug collective. Ooh, that popped up. So clarifying the three of cups is the six of pentacles. The six of pentacles deals with charity, family, giving money back. So the people you were partying with, like I said, it may have something to do with family. A family reunion, or you trying to get family together. Something that involves money and family. Now that I kind of get a clarification, okay, clarify the heart, the three of swords. Clarify the three of swords for the collective. We got the page of swords. The page of swords. The page of swords deals with messages, a truth. So you got the knight of swords and you got the page of swords. And the page of swords is clarifying the three of swords. Something about a mess. I don't know if you got a message. I don't know if somebody broke up. Either somebody broke up with you over a message, over like text or something, or you found out something about somebody. You may have found somebody that was cheating on you through messages or through like a phone situation or like a email, or you may saw somebody sent you some pictures or something happened. Clarify the King of Pentacles for the collective. Clarifying the King of Pentacles, we got the Emperor. The Emperor. Yeah. Okay, collective. So it's a lot of masculine energy here. You got knights, you got kings, and you got the Emperor. Either it could have been love, or you could have found out somebody was either somebody you thought was family, you looked at as family, was doing something towards you to kind of either take something from you, collective, or kind of knock you off your game when it comes to your money. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords for the collective. The Spiritual Thug Collective. Clarify the Knight of Swords. We got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. And then we also have the Seven of Swords. I mean the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, my bad. The Seven of Wands deals with defensiveness and control. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups deals with like new opportunities, new love actually. So I know this is the Spiritual Thug Collective reading, but you know everybody is here. All walks of life is in the Spiritual Thug Collective, the masculine energy. But I definitely think I am talking to a gay man that's dealing with people. You have somebody coming towards you, a man to tell you a truth, either that they're in love with you, that they want to be with you, something in that nature. But this may be the same person that broke your heart, so I don't know. I don't know. Let's do some money flashcards for the Spiritual Thug Collective. Money flashcards for the Spiritual Thug Collective. 3 money flashcards. So the first card we have is salary. Something about salary. Your salary, or you may be getting paid salary. Spirit wants to you to pay attention to something about salary. The next card we have is, oh, come on, cards. The next card we have is entertainment industry. It says rapper, singer, songwriter, actress, actor, TV show host, sports influencer, stripper, adult star, reality TV, drag queen, or record label. I don't know, something about the word drag queen stuck out to me, so I might be talking to a drag queen. I may be talking to a drag queen. But this reading can be for anybody, but definitely emphasis on somebody that's in the entertainment industry. Let's see what else we get. Let's see what else we got. The next card we have is one more card for, oh, we have steel came out, and we had medical field. Medical field said nurse, doctor, dentist, or pharmacist. So I could be talking to somebody, the spiritual thug collective that's in the medical field. Now, like I said, this reading is for all the spiritual masculine energy. So if the story don't apply, don't try to make it fit, but you can definitely say, like I said, the Knight of Swords can be women too. It just can be somebody that's very masculine. So if you do deal with women, somebody that you're dealing with is trying to come back to either apologize or say something is not the way it seemed. So be on the lookout for that. All of my spiritual thugs in the Spiritual Thug Collective. All right. All right. So we're going to get some Lunar Oracle moon messages from my Oracle deck and see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. All right, so the first card we have, it says moon phases, waxing moon. It says now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. Spirit wants you to emphasize, or Spirit's emphasizing on you achieving your own personal goals. So things that you want to do personally that's going to help you grow, you need to focus on that a little bit more. Spirit is saying. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more cards for y'all. The next oracle message we have is Moon Totem Cat. It says, make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to a metaphysical world around you. So Spirit wants you to, I think when something happens to you, collective, Spirit wants you to look around you. Start, it's like praying more or like fasting, researching, kind of see what's going on in your life and how that correlates to your spiritual well-being. Like if it's certain people that need to get out your life, or if it's certain things you need to stop doing, investing in, you need to look at that in a spiritual way and see how that what's the word, I can't think of the word. It's a word, but it's like you need to see how that correlates in your real life. you know Okay, one more card. It says Moon and Scorpio. It says negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. Ooh. So all my masculine energies, there's nothing wrong with decorating. There's nothing wrong with gardening. There's nothing wrong with doing things that brings you peace. Actually, when it comes to spiritual thug, everything, I'm always trying to show men how to tap into their feminine sides, how they can decorate, how they could cook, how they could, journal, how they can express themselves. And this is for all walks of life. I don't care if you're straight, I don't care if you're bi, I don't care if you're non-binary, I don't care if gay, I don't care if you, whatever you are, you're still a masculine energy, and you need to know how to balance your feminine side. You need to know how to sit in your masculine energy. You need to know how to do a lot of things and not just use masculinity for what the world wants, which is patriarchy and overthrowing people and all that. Like that's not what masculinity is for. It's a balance, and you need to know how to balance both sides. And even if you are emotional about something, even if you have heartbreak in your life, you need to learn how to express it. That's why you get those journals. That's why you pray. That's why you attach yourself around people that are emotionally intelligent. So you won't always end up with this energy. So I think that's what Spirit wants to tell my spiritual thug collective out there, is to tap into your energy, your feminine side and your masculine side, but know it's okay to, let it out. Be creative, garden, make jewelry, get into candles, take spiritual baths, do all that stuff. A lot of men, I like the fact that a lot of men are becoming educated about it, but we need a lot of more men doing it, because the world would be a way better place. Okay? So yes, spiritual collective, that was your reading. A spiritual thug alert. That was your arena. Hope something resonated there. Like I always say, this is Spiritual Thug to Bro, and I will catch y'all on the flip.